Hello world, today is Tuesday, March 24th. It's 10:06 a.m. and this is another vlog, a 10 minutes raw and edited talk about what is top of mind. It's a public journal. So right now I am in the phone booth of the NS Cafe. And I just did like a stand-up video. And then now I'm like working on my laptop. It's very hot here. I just had a coffee. And it's very hot. I wish I'm steaming in here. So the purpose of this vlog is, I feel like I just got the social media report. The purpose, I already talk about this all the time. The purpose is follower growth, engagement, views. I love this. Okay, but it's still giving me an old data, old format of video. So I feel like I had all these ideas this morning, and I feel like you have to record. You have to tighten the loop from idea to execution to output. The key insight is that the insight is you are a loop, and you take information in, you process it, and you create something, put out. This is the economic value that you provide to the world. This is what you get rewarded with. So if you're stuck with finding out the highest value that you have inside of yourself, and it's clouded, it's not clear, or you're just selling your compute to someone else, and you're letting somebody else, you're working a 9 to 5. You're essentially renting your brain, CPU, GPU to perform intelligence work, knowledge work. The thing is, you have a seed of genius inside of yourself. You have the hero's journey is waiting for you, and you have to find that out. And that unlocks the great treasure that you can offer the world. And that means like you have this alignment of all your chakras, alignment of your stars, and that means when you can fully be creative and impact the trajectory of human civilization. That's what happens when you unlock your fullest potential. That's like Steve Jobs, or like Bob Dylan, or like the Beatles, the people that push the human race forward. And as a conscious human being, you have that capacity in you. Because what's the insight is you just need some compute, some brain power. You need to have all these systems in of your body to be able to produce that. And now we can make that happen through AI agents. Jensen Huang just said this morning, AGI is here. What that means, like the digital human that we've been thinking about and talking about, is here. Okay, my thoughts just went to a memory, and I just thought started thinking about a girl. Like sometimes you don't have the courage to go approach a girl, and then you regret it. So that's the memory that came back. But anyway, going back to this topic of the key insight. This is like what really is exciting, and you as an individual, you can have all these assistants, all this help to get you on track. To do what? To create content. Create content or apps, or create scientific discoveries that then are translated to some artifacts, some output, a song, a movie, an app. That is the economic engine of yourself, you as an entrepreneur, you as a solopreneur. So that's the key insight. And now creating the tools that help you do that. That's the where you create a lot of economic value. So agentnetwork.world. This is a platform where you can go launch an agent, have all these skills you need, create content, get paid, monetize your audience, all in one place. That's amazing. And you can build a $1 billion company there on these agents, on this platform, and then they can communicate to each other. That's amazing. Start with this, and so all the pieces are there, and just what I do every day in these vlogs is just remind myself, this is the direction, this is what I'm doing, this is why I'm doing it, this is what I'm about. And then I'm gonna go and pitch this and like talk about it all the time, and I'm just gonna have all this content about it everywhere to repeat and refine and elaborate on what I'm doing and why, and this is like your piece about this is what you're doing, and you're using technology to create, and what you're creating, and like why, and that's so there's value about in like you have to think about like what is the purpose of a research paper, what is the purpose of a blog, what is the purpose of a vlog, an Instagram post, a film, an artifact. These are all artifacts. These are all outputs that somebody has created. And you can be like that. You can be a person that is creating these things. So you can create think of the Genius ad. Push humanity forward. Push humanity forward. So that's what's really top of mind. So this vlog is really about me talking about like what the hell I'm doing, what I'm thinking about, what I'm working on, what I'm building, what's my intention, what I'm trying to manifest, what I'm trying to bring about. Eight to 25. So the key insight is don't die with the music still in you, or in other words, don't sell yourself short by renting out your compute as a 9-to-5 employee. But you can use that as a starting capital. That then you can have time and freedom to discover out what value you can provide to the world through creating content, through being a producer, being a creator, contributing to the collective, pushing humanity forward, contributing to the discussion. Like, as long as you're showing up, you're consistent, you're learning. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, and I was just thinking about like when I got into coding in 2016. I was like, fuck, this is obviously the direction to go. So I have to, and then it's been 10 years since, and I'm just like fucking reflecting on this, and like it's been a journey, and like how do I really navigate it, seeing that like there's so many lessons, and if you just like forget about it, the experiences, you don't really learn. you just repeat the same mistakes. So you have to look back on 10 years and be like, what is the lessons? What are the lessons? What is the story? If you're able to tell a story, then you're able to make a sense of what you've been doing. So that's what I'm really about right now. That's what I'm thinking about. So ending it here, and as always, sending you good thoughts, frequencies, and vibrations. May you be free from suffering. Because every thought matters. Peace.